Welcome to the Shacman Visitor Center, your first stop. First, you see in front of you, you see this globe, that with our full product series imprinted on it. We were founded in 1968, so this year is our 57th year. We are researching and developing new stuff on ourselves. You can see this in family vehicles with the electric market in China is growing very, very rapid. So in this sense, doing that also with new energy heavy-duty trucks as well as intelligent. This is what we're talking about, the new intelligent vehicles. So such as new energy vehicles, we have pure electric vehicles, we have hydrogen powered vehicles, hybrid vehicles, LNG and CNG. You know why we're switching from diesel to electric?
Maybe it is environmental friendly, of course.
Yes.
Of course, the first is about environment. It's now because all of the world, they focus about this new energy.
Maybe some countries don't want to depend on the oil, yes?
Yes, exactly. And another big reason is it's different from the family vehicles. People who buy heavy-duty trucks, what this essentially is a tool. It's a tool for them to make money. So they have to take in consideration the TCO, which is the total cost of operation, into effect. So for them, the biggest reason to switch to electricity is to save money. They could rack up the total of over 1 million kilometers. Now, if you take that into account, you actually save a lot of money over the entire lifespan. When was who here has been in China the longest?
8 years.
8 years? Okay, so 8 years ago, what type of truck do you see mostly on the road?
For sure not electricity trucks.
Right. So what type? Because for trucks we have, like the trailer trucks where they have, a truck with a box in the back, the carrying box. One of the biggest reasons is that China was rapidly developing. You have these new buildings, right? Everybody's building new apartments, right? Everybody's doing road work. So the demand for these dump trucks was a lot higher. People are starting to shift over to these trailer trucks for highway transportation. These trailer trucks require higher level of technology and their users have more requirements. For example, you're on the road longer, so safety is a concern because these trucks, they're on the highway, they travel a lot faster. Efficiency is a very big concern for them. Efficiency, intelligence, comfort has all become the key components. This is why we're pouring even more research into this facility. We can make one cabin in 3 minutes. So we can make up to 400 cabins a day. If you could calculate that out, that's roughly 130,000 cabins. We have, on the assembly line, probably roughly a total about 1,000 people working here. Now you can see the cabins is fully assembled. Shacman telematics system that could monitor vehicles' operation status, such as the entire fleet operation. For example, if you're the owner of the vehicle, you can see in real time how your vehicle is performing. You can see up on the top left corner, 959,000. This number is how many vehicles are currently connected to the system. So in the system, we have over 900,000 vehicles connected. You can see this is the routes that those vehicles are taking. The ones that are in darker colors, this means this route is run more. So this is very important for us, so we can know the distribution of where our vehicles are utilized the most. And this can help us research better vehicles to suit these specific scenarios.
I think it was very amazing when I see the smart systems in the fabric. I think it's very efficient and I like this.
At what we can see, you provide some data. And I also want to ask you, do you use any AI system for analyze this data and make some decision?
We're using AI as to control our database because we have a huge amount of information. If we want to draw some data, it's going to take a lot of time. With this AI, we can instantly get the data we have.
Mix how the machine and robot is working with the workers. I think it was very amazing for me, and how the workers is also very fast. The speed is very good.
It was really efficient and best example of the smart work. The way the workers were doing their work, it was so quick and so so smart work. I was really impressed with the speed. Like in 3 minutes, they assembled the whole cabinet. That was really so efficient. So your services are really great. I had a great experience here. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much.
His name is Qinchuangyuan, and because I'm from Gagarin city, it's the hometown of the first astronaut in Russia, and so I have special connection with this alumnus, and he did a lot of things for China space program. So it's very famous, not only in Xi'an University, on this world, I think, yeah.
Make some picture?
Yeah, sure. It's not just a statue. It's a powerful reminder, like how a person's ideas can reshape the world. I remember his one famous quotation, like, imagination is more important than knowledge.
And wow, she is always smiling. He is always smiling.
Hello, first I would like to welcome you to our lab. Our lab belongs to the Institute of Engineering and the Medicine Interdisciplinary Studies. Here is a brain-computer controlled rehabilitation robot. So there are some moving figures showing on this screen. If there's a stroke patient on that robot, and he has to look at the screen and to see the visual stimulation on the screen, and when the system detects that, and the system can help him to move the lower limbs of him. By using this brain-computer interface, he can involve more in the training. And here is a similar thing, but it's for the training of the hands. So there's two gloves you can wear on this device, and it can detect the attention during the process. If the attention of you increases above a level of the threshold, the system can be used to help you to move your hand. So for stroke patients, when they have some movement difficulties with their hands, by using this system, at the same time, when the patient is thinking about doing that task, the system helps.
Do you think that robots will replace humans in the future?
Yes, in some level, yes, but not for all the things. We have a system showing here that we use the technology to detect the movements of infants and use the signals detected about the movements, and then we use AI models to detect whether the movements is normal or not, and to detect whether there's problems with the development of the babies. If you stand there, and the system can detect your movements and show you on the screen.
Because they have different cars like this, So this one, she has different colors.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So it has those dots to mean the joints. So it has 24, 25 joints, human body, and the color, the green one, it shows the links between two different joints.
And you can see many material like this in this chamber. It means we try to simulate the outer space, the universe. Because the purpose of this chamber is to measure the transmission and receiving of the electromagnetic signal from here to there. You can get the direct path from point A to point B. So this kind of material can absorb both the EM wave and as well as the sound wave. It goes in, it bounce, and never comes out. Like this kind of fancy antennas, so we need these absorbing materials inside the chamber, so we can then simulate like the plane is on the sky. The ceiling, the door absorbs the unwanted wave. Advanced version of that device. So you can see there are two arms, one antenna for transmission and one antenna for receiving. If you don't have any concept about antenna, just think about it as a laser. Basically the same thing. Laser is only with much higher frequency and you can see it. EM wave is with much lower frequency. Communication measurement device. The purpose is normally to measure the property of antenna, especially for mobile phones. This is a very good mirror. So this one is a completely different method of measuring an antenna in real conditions, which means with extremely amount of reflections.
We could use more electricity, we could use more energies here. We decided to build a low carbon buildings here. We use the PV system to produce the electric and also some passive technologies to make these buildings also energy saving buildings.
So it's almost electric independent. It produces some electricity for the whole building or no?
All the parts are in this building.
Oh, okay.
And it also produces more energy.
It's also a kind of PV walls. It is a thin film PV walls.
Is it the first building that is built on this technology in China, or before also have like these buildings?
There have already some other buildings here, but in a whole building designed by our school, this is the first one. The PV system is used on the roof, and we found that in summer, this sunroom will be very hot. If we want to some exercise or other things, radiation with transmission indoors, and they will reflect it that to the outdoors. So that will make this sunroom more comfortable here.
Shaanxi has 112 institutions of higher education, 73 academies of the Chinese Academy of Science and Chinese Academy of Engineering, and more than 1,800 scientific research institutions. It also lists the number and distribution of national level or high-tech zones and provincial level high-tech zones in Shaanxi province.
Hello guys, let's go to the next part to explore more new products and new high technologies.
我们面前所看到的这个展品是来自于陕西水务发展智能科技有限公司所研发的轮足式智能机器人，它是融合了轮式机器人的速度优势以及足式机器人的越障功能。那同时它可以实现摇摆、跳跃等动式，它上方会搭载一个储物盒，主要用来放置15公斤以内的所有物品。
It should be controlled by people or it's just automatically?
它可以实现就是自动行驶路线，然后也可以后台遥控操作。我们这里所看到的是来自于西安梅南生物所研发的防水新材料。防水纱的核心母料是防水粉，会通过高温高压的方式将防水粉附着在普通的沙子的表层，那形成一层膜状结构，从而就可以达到防水的效果。我们这里所模拟的就是沙漠当中的一个生态环境，最下层铺设的是防水纱，它可以防止沙漠当中水分下渗下漏等情况。那中间铺设的就是我们这边展示的保水剂，它主要用来吸收天然的降雨以及人工灌溉的水分，同时它也可以持续向上缓慢的去释放水分，提供给我们最上面这一层普通的沙子。那我们就可以通过在沙子当中添加化肥，使沙漠中的植物也可以更好的生长。这个是防水沙，这个是普通的水。那我们可以看到它是完全不会跟水混合的。这个是来自于盛世银创所研发的轻动力的共享单车。那它是利用氢气与氧气的化学反应，将化学能转化为电能。它的优势是可以实现10秒钟从我们的座椅下方来更换氢瓶，解决了锂电池需要充电的一个时间问题。它的最高时速可以达到每小时25公里，80克的氢气，理论续航可以达到120公里，拥有长续航、轻量化、高安全等突出优势。那像我们目前我们的第一批小蓝车在西咸新区的几个园区内，大概投放了100余辆。
It's a hydrogen battery.
Yeah, hydrogen and oxygen together.
Qinchuangyuan innovation platform. It's just like a huge hub for cutting-edge tech companies, fancy technologies here, and we are a big incubator, I think. China, we have a unique, unified market with billions of customers. The potential market is very big. So if you want to settle your business in China, to expand your market share and find more customers, I think China is a very suitable place.
Yeah, here is a lot of policies better because when I had graduated from China, I found a lot of opportunities here. One Belt, One Road. Why I start my business and my own company from here.
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities. We just want to help you to integrate into our ecosystem faster. And there are a lot of local companies. They are seeking opportunities to sell their products and their technologies abroad. So you are the bridge, I think, because you know the need from your country and they have product. I think you are the bridge.
To begin with, Xi'an is actually an ancient city. Yeah, from the Silk Road. When I finally decided to create a company, I chose Xi'an, but I considered Xi'an because of the policies, most especially in the Xishe district. I think the policies are quite favorable for the foreigners. It's flexible, everything is good, and coupled to the fact that Xi'an is a beautiful city. Aside from the fact that it's ancient, we have lots of touristic sites here. This is quite attractive for foreigners, from the Terracotta Warrior, Pimayo, and the Big White Goose Pagoda. Yeah, that's Dayanta. So we have lots of things, pull factors in Xi'an that are actually encouraging for the foreigners.
Welcome to Xi'an. Feel the charm and the vibrancy of this new city. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is an overview of the Xi'an International Port, and you can see so many railway lines and all the infrastructures that support. Xi'an Trade and Logistics Company specialized in cross-border logistics service, primarily managing railway agency transportation for the international service segments of China Europe Railway Express, which is Chang'an.
So I think they want to know more about some innovation technology, what you used in China-Europe railway transportation.
Originally, when we're shipping out the trains, we place orders from the China Railway and place orders to the destination railway company. But now we have developed a platform called 中欧班列长安号订舱平台. Like to translate it is booking platform. Like you bought a train ticket, you set your starting point, you set your end point, and they will give you the price, and you press confirm, and then they will smooth all the way for you.
This construction is approximately around 32,000 square meters. And we have for the whole length of this theater will maybe around 220 meters. So this is a very, very huge stage. And we also have the certification of the largest theater stage in the world. This theater was tailor-made for this show. And we actually built this show, experienced 6 years. From we built this theater till to the last September of last year, we opened the show. This show is telling us about the story about the Qing dynasty.
The techniques I saw here, that was totally amazing. Like it was kind of innovation, really. I haven't experienced about this. While I was sitting, I need to use the seat belt, and I was like, why? I'm like, what it is for? Then when a little bit the show started, it started with the pieces moving upward, and I was like, oh wow. And the visual effects, like the lightning and the rain, I can feel like drizzling over me, and I was like, wow. These visual effects made me realize like I am in some other world, like it's a way forward, like way advanced. It was amazing, innovative and impressive. I saw the culture around here because people in my country love China, they want to explore, they want to come here. I would be glad if this kind of shows are arranged in some other countries. It will be really helpful for people to know about China, to understand their culture.